Fuel. That's right, E85, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world's only ethanol-powered MX-2. Now this airplane is designed to withstand 15 plus or minus G's. Now when I'm talking about G's, I'm talking about the forces of gravity. And you're going to see Greg push through 10 G's today and push -6. With all the blood rushing to his head, at that point he actually has to relax. So imagine that, you're going over the ground at over 275 miles an hour and try to relax. There he goes, converted, right here. You're going to see the push. Everything whipping by, 250, here comes the push. Oh, there he goes. Now, this airplane is powered by an AEIO 540 with 11-to-1 pistons in it. We're pushing out over 400 horsepower with the help of ethanol. This fuel is mean-free. Best of all, it is grown right here in America. So the next time you're filling up, you want to do your part for the environment, do your part for American jobs, and just want great performance. Now let me tell you a little bit more about this beautiful MX-2. This airplane has a roll rate of over 400 degrees per second. It's fully carbon fiber. That means there's no spin in it anywhere. The tail, the fuselage, the wings are all carbon fiber. One of the strongest materials on the industry today, which makes this one of the most maneuverable aircraft in the industry. You may see this airplane racing in the Red Bull Air Races. This is a two-seater, the MX-2. There's also the MX-S, which is a single-seater. And they're getting the weights on this airplane down to under actually 1,160 pounds. Our airplane here, the two-seater, is weighing in at about 13 pounds. Imagine that power-to-weight ratio with this beautiful airplane. It can actually hover. And that's right, you can dance it around on the prop. Hover it and turning and rotating the airplane 360 degrees with the use of that ethanol.
Unbelievable stuff, Dax. And it makes it run cooler, get better power, and that's one of the things that helps make this thing one of the most incredible performers anywhere in the air show industry. And he comes from Boise, Idaho. Go figure, a guy, 8,000 hours a test pilot, and look at him dive in from the left.
That's right, he's been flying over 8,000 hours in 100 different types of aircraft. From aerobatic airplanes to jet fighters to the Husky. We love flying in the back of the inflatable.
Now the Husky is a high-wing monoplane, got plenty of power for operating out of grass strips and things like that, but it doesn't perform like this airplane does it?
Not quite like this one. Two different ends of the spectrum. The Husky actually can go into those backcountry strips in the mountains. This thing, I would not want to put on some of those grass strips. It has all kinds of power, but those wheel pants are very, very tight. It's actually even hard for us to taxi over this ramp as it is because those small cracks, you want to keep that wheel as clean as possible. So when it taxis over those small cracks, you got to watch it so you don't hit your wheel pant and scrape it up. Of course, I've been there, done that, and it's not fun.
Yeah, you fly a lot, don't you, Dax?
Oh, that's right. We are all over the country. This year, not so bad. Last year, we went to Alaska. Had to go all the way from Alaska all the way to Iowa. We did that in a day and a half with these two airplanes. We have a support airplane, an 836, that flies along with us, takes our cargo with us. But let's get our eyes focused on Show Center right now. He's going to actually turn the ethanol-powered MX-2 into a helicopter for you. He's going to hang it on that beautiful Hartzell propeller. Right now he's at the powerful back. Only using about 75% of it. He's going to find the wind. He's going to set it up and just hang there. And if we had the cameras going on the inside, he'd look over his shoulder and he'd wave to you.
Look at that. Slowing it down. Let's hear it for Greg Poe. Whoa, yeah.
All right, now watch this. As he rotates the airplane 360 degrees.
Now the wind is really blowing him downwind, isn't it?
That's right. But he's been working this new maneuver right here. What I wanted him to do is super cool. He brings the airplane up, he parks it, he hovers it, and then he starts a 360-degree rotation. So actually turning this into a helicopter that not only hovers, but he can fly around the airport.
Unbelievable. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, slowing it down. That Hartzell propeller, you think about that. The Hartzell company was the company that made the propellers for the first military flyer that the Army Signal Corps had, the Wright B military flyer, back in Piqua, Ohio. still making propellers today. The Hartzell Propeller Company, Jim Brown is the chairman. We love that guy to death. And their slogan is, built on honor.
That's exactly right, Rob. And they're still building them strong today. This one is a carbon material, or not a carbon, a Kevlar material with a nickel steel leading edge. You don't want a whole lot of weight in these propellers because it puts a lot of load on that crankshaft. And when you're doing gyroscopic maneuvers in these airplanes, you have to be very, very careful because a lot of load on that prop translates to a lot of load on that crankshaft. And you can crack or break a crankshaft with some of those aluminum props. So what we want is lightweight and really, really strong. And this propeller is amazing. It is bulletproof.
Just great. Hovering the airplane, going around in a circle, Greg Poe, for the folks from Fagen Incorporated, the world's leading design builder of ethanol plants. It's green, it's good for American jobs, and we want to thank the folks from Fagen for bringing you Dax Wanless and your main man out there on the runway, Greg Poe.